So, a very warm welcome to all the families joining us today for our second webinar of the Parent Webinar series, which is the Healthy Eating Habits for Children. And we are delighted to have you here. At Health Set Go Education, our mission is to nurture a healthy, disease free future from a young age, creating a healthier planet, one child, one school at a time. We are proud to be India's largest healthcare organization for schools, with a mission to nurture the world's largest network of health promoting schools. As part of a care program, we offer comprehensive health assessments, same day digital reports through My Health app, health education, and accidental insurance. So, today's session is possible through our valued partnership with Motherhood Hospital, Noida. Motherhood Hospital is a leading healthcare provider with expertise in fields like obstetrics, gynecology, neonatal intensive care, pediatrics, and more. Their commitment to advanced care and round the clock services has made them a trusted name for families across India. And I'm delighted to introduce our esteemed doctor, Dr. Navina Desai. Dr. Navina holds a fellowship in neonatology and serves as an associate consultant in the Department of Pediatrics and Neonatology at Motherhood Hospital. Right, so now let's welcome Dr. Navina to take us through today's session. Over to you, Doctor.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, parents. Hope you all are doing great. So quickly, we'll just start a small PPT and then we'll take up the questions. Me and Dr. Amit Gupta, both of us will take up the questions. So basically, today's talk is about winter, what foods, how to have a boost. So in our OPD, almost every parent, every parent comes up with, please give us an immunity booster. My child is falling sick every 10-15 days. He comes with cough cold, and specifically this winters, and our AQI rising up day by day. So there is nothing called immunity booster or anything. There is no magic trick that in a day our child is going to have that immunity boost and he's not going to fall sick. That we have to clear it up. It is just a lifestyle. We have to incorporate a healthy lifestyle that we have to incorporate. Healthy lifestyle, yes, it includes your food style also, but their sleeping patterns, their activity patterns, and most important that we emphasize, that each and every pediatrician emphasizes on, is the screen time. So moving on. So nourishing with right nutrients. So what are nutrients? What nutrients? Parents come up with, what should we give? Is only roti sabzi enough? My child is not having food. My child is bored of food. I take him out. He's happy with those French fries and KFCs and McD's. But parents, we have to understand. Kids these days are much more smarter than we are. We have to get little, what you call, interesting with our food options, the nutrition that we are providing in it. We have to come up with little more options. So the importance of good nutrition in winter, specifically winters, but also all the seasons, but specifically winters, that the climate, the temperature is down, kids getting cough cold, the frequency is much more higher than the normal seasons. It provides health protection and immunity, yes. Protection against adult disease, as this normal cough and cold, if recurrent, if severe, not treated well, not diagnosed well, can get into asthmas and chronic lung diseases gradually in the adulthood. Speeds up the recovery process. If your child is ill, the recovery phase with the symptomatic medicine is higher if with good nutritive food. Energy regulation, yes, we all know with all our viral diseases, our kid is down, low, malaise with the virals immediately post, at least for a week or so. Protection of teeth and gums with all the junk foods, the sweets, the savories. We are spoiling our oral hygiene also. Overall improved behavior for the temper tantrums that the kids throw for the junk food. Gradually, development of good food eating habits and leading to good growth and brain development. So what are essential nutrients? So the winter wonderland of nutrients, as they say. So more of fruits, the citrus fruits, the seasonal fruits, the strawberries, the bell peppers, example. More of vitamin D, the dairy products, if non-vegetarian diet, then fatty fish. Sunlight, parents are concerned in winters, we are not able to give the early morning sunlight, no problem. Usually with this rising AQI and the winters, we say in our OPDs, the parents ki do not take out the kid early morning and late in the evening. During the daytime, you can surely take out the babies. Give more of omega-3 fatty acids, that's your nuts and seeds. Again, if non-vegetarian diet, the fish is can be included. Um, the probiotics helping the gut motility, the yogurts, the fermented vegetables. So, what are the tips for the parents during the winters? We usually say, as I told, I started, kids these days are very smarter. They are not going to have your routine day. You have to be very creative with your food, but giving them more nutritive value to your food. So, usually we say encourage a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables. There are different colors associated with different, like purple foods, your blueberries, blackberries, your oranges, your orange foods, green leafy vegetables, purple foods having different types of antioxidants helping in their own way. Incorporate healthy fats and omega-3 rich foods, as we discussed prior. Offer whole grains and fiber rich foods for good gut motility. Limit processed and sugary foods that we are seeing a lot of kids having these days. Maybe that's an easy access for the parents also to have a good easy way of access. So sugary foods, make mealtime a positive, enjoyable experience. We usually suggest 2 meals at least on the dining table with parents and no screen time. The with the asterisk, no screen time. So that's an very communicative, eatable time. So usually parents ask, what should we include in our meal? What should be a nutritive value of my plate of or what the plate my I'm offering to my kid? So usually the 50% is always fruits and vegetables. Next comes the cereals, the millets, the micro cereals, pulses, and flesh foods of 90 grams approximately. Next major portion comes the milk and the curd, nuts and the seeds and the fats and the oils being the minimist. Again, the same in a pyramidal triangle. More of the cereals, the millets, different types in different ways of giving them. Second major portion coming your vegetable group, approximately 3 to 5 servings. Next, approximately of the same serving, the food group, the fruit group. The next will be milk and yogurt. And if the baby is having non-vegetarian diet, then meat and poultry and fish. Very less sparingly fats and oils. So, what are your go foods? Go foods are your carbohydrates, which give you energy for baby to have an active way to run, to walk, to hop. The second is your grow foods. Grow foods are your basically protein. They are the muscle building blocks of your body. More and more of proteins. And your vitamins and cereals are usually your glow foods for your good health, for nails and good hair growth. So, what essential nutrients for boosting your brain? So, again, there is no immunity booster, no nutrient specific or syrups for your brain development. All is your good food, as we discussed prior also. More and more of fruits and vegetables, your papaya, guava, apple, grapes, mango. Other foods which are rich in beta carotene, your vitamin C, your potassium, and B vitamins. Citrus foods, as we discussed prior, oranges, your tangerines, lemons, gooseberries, your colorful fruits, as we discussed prior, your green leafy vegetables, obviously, and all the seasonal vegetables, which are rich source of multiple micronutrients and antioxidants. Again, the types of foods. Your spices and herbs that we include in our daily meal is also an important. Your cinnamon, ginger, dry pepper, mint, coriander. It provides as a good source of bioactive element that help build up good immune function. Curd again is a good source of nutrient. It provides a good gut health by favoring health gut bacteria, aids immune and function, and reduces inflammation. Your chickpeas, legumes, basically the green grams, black grams, lentils, they provide nutrients including your ions and zinc. Millets, the micronutrients, very important. Your flesh foods, which provide a good amount of iron and zinc and other amino acids. And your non vegetarian diet of fish, which is a good source of vitamin A and vitamin E. So, 10 or good healthy habits for your kids. Primarily, be adventurous. As we started, we have to be innovative in our preparation of the food. So we have, it's not only, so best way is to give food of all the flavors, not only sweet that we are saying too much these days, but all sweet, salt, sour, all types of taste buds introduced to your baby. Eat 5 or more colors a day. As we discussed, different types of colors, the antioxidants, the nutrients associated with it. Be your plate a colorful, a rainbow plate. Drink plenty of oral fluids that includes water, your homemade juices. Please avoid aerated drinks that's too much proportion these days. Have a start with a good breakfast for the babies to kickstart the body for the day. Listen to your tummy. These days, the kids are so engrossed in the activity that they do not understand the hunger cry. So we have to plan the meal according to that. Sit at the table to eat. Families who regularly share the meals have different who know them more about the family history and tend to have a higher self-esteem, interact better with their peers, and show higher resilience in the face of the adversity. Eat slowly. During, especially this is seen during the screen time, that the babies mug up food in their mouth and just keep watching blankly to the screen. And at the end, babies swallow it completely. They are not chewing it. So, chewing food properly is very important from the exam regulation. Enjoy cooking. So, this is also a type of activity that we can introduce with our kids, that we introduce them in the kitchen with a safer environment, give them aprons. That is type of an curricular activity or an interactive activity when the baby is at home, when the schools are online. So, we can have this type of activity also. Uh, Last, keep visits to fast food outlets as an occasional treat. Be active. Keep them fit, strong bones, tone up the muscles. Give them regular activity indoors and outdoors both. Again, healthy snacks, as we discussed the option nuts, yogurts, fruits, eggs, grilled paneer, lentil soups, protein chickpeas or cutlets, and roasted seeds. Almond and walnut milk. Uh, all these options for the substitute for the aerated drinks or the packed juices. Good amount of buttermilk, lemon water, almond and walnut milk. So this is the meal that we discussed prior also. Just a quick early morning, maybe we can start with milk and some amount of almonds and walnuts, both having good volume of DHA that is gives a good brain development. Breakfast, maybe a vegetarian poha or a upma, adding some sprouted dal to it. Or if you're having a non-vegetarian diet, then some boiled dishes, boiled egg, omelette, scrambled egg, or a egg wrap. Mid-morning, one fruit minimum. Lunch and dinner comprises of your fruits, your grains, vegetables, your proteins. Evening snacks can be a protein wrap, a makhana bhel, or a rice puff bhel, or a protein chikki. Post dinner, a glass of milk, 200 ml, 200 to 300 ml of milk with makhanas and some nuts. So now we'll have a quick question and answer session with Dr. Amit Gupta.
Thank you so much, Dr. Navina, for that insightful session. And to all the parents, this is to inform you that through My Health application, you can access resources related to the healthy eating through our application.
Please throw some questions so that we can directly interact and come to some conclusions. Maybe I will learn 10 things from you and you can learn one thing from me.
Sure. So, Dr. Amit, we have a question from Miss Komal, who is asking, why is it important for children to eat a balanced diet during the winter months?
No, it's not only during the winter months. A balanced diet should always be taken. We should inoculate always good habits starting from the very beginning. So, a family culture should always be developed where we should know. I think Navina ने एक slide दिखाई है जिसमें इसने properly दिखाया हुआ है कि what should our diet should be like. हाफ इसने स्लाइड बनाई हुई है, हाफ अच्छा सा प्लेट बनाया हुआ है जिसमें लॉट ऑफ ग्रीन वेजिटेबल्स दिया हुआ है, लॉट ऑफ गुड फ्रूट्स दिए हुए हैं। एक तरफ इसने स्लाइड बनाई हुई है जहां पर इसने बोला हुआ है कि यू शुड आस्क योर किड्स, इन्वॉल्व योर किड्स टू ईट मोर ऑफ नट्स, so a mixture of good protein, which is very important, glowing things like fruits and vegetables which will help them to give lot of nutrition as well as minerals. Third thing, a good carbo. These all things combined together for the body to function and give a good immunity. So actually balanced diet should be inoculated not now but from the very 6 months of life when you start giving your child weaning. Try to give good diet. In fact, the latest research is interesting to see. The latest research nowadays shows a pregnant lady, when she takes a good balanced good nutritious diet during the pregnancy period, clearly evidence shows a child tend to develop those tastes, and then maybe with parents permission and parents perseverance they will have those balanced diet. So it is now clearly mother should take the initiative to take the things further.
Right. So, the next question is from Mr. Aviral Agrawal, who is asking, how can we encourage kids to eat more seasonal vegetables during the colder months?
It's always I'm not talking about the colder months, I'm again talking about it should be a family culture. You show them what is good to them. You have to be a role model for your kids. आप खाना खाएंगे, आप खाने में खूब ग्रीन वेजिटेबल्स खाएंगे, आप उनको साथ बाजार लेके जाएंगे, यू विल लेट देम नो कि दिस इज व्हाट आई एम टेकिंग। क्यों मैं विटामिन सी ले रही हूँ, उसे विटामिन सी समझ में नहीं आएगा, उसे समझ में आएगा मम्मी ने ऑरेंज लिया, ऑरेंज खाया, ऑरेंज के क्या फायदे मुझे पता है, दिस इज हाउ द थिंग्स विल हैपन। एंड देन जब फ्रूट सारे लोग फैमिली बैठ के खाना खा रही है, उसमें मोबाइल टीवी नहीं हो रहा है, वी ऑल आर सिटिंग टुगेदर टॉकिंग टू ईच अदर एंड emphasizing the importance of green vegetables, emphasizing the importance of fruits. This is how we can inoculate good habits, and maybe we can persuade them to help to eat good foods.
Right. So, the next question is from Ms. Raman, who is asking, please suggest alternatives for milk.
Lot of curd. You see, whatever is white is good for child, है ना? If the child is not eating milk, please don't force them. I'm always happy when my parents come to me, मेरा बच्चा दूध नहीं पी रहा है, कहता हूँ why you are worrying यार, दूध के बहुत सारे ऑल्टरनेटिव, गिव लॉट ऑफ कर्ड्स, लॉट ऑफ पनीर, आपको उसके साथ भिड़ना नहीं है, मत भिड़िए, कर्ड खाने में मिला दीजिए, पनीर खाने में मिला दीजिए, यू गिव चीज इन द फूड, आपका हो गया। व्हाई आर यू फोर्सिंग योर चाइल्ड? दिस इज व्हाट हैपेंस, वी हैव अ लॉट ऑफ एक्सपेक्टेशंस फ्रॉम अवर किड्स। दूध पिलाना है, मैं तो पिलाऊंगी दूध, चाहे उसमें बॉर्नवीटा डालूं चाहे कुछ डालूं, दिमाग में भसा हुआ है कि नहीं दूध पिलाने से बच्चा तंदुरुस्त होगा। बाबा बच्चा दूध नहीं पी रहा, डोंट फाइट विद देम, यू आर क्रिएटिंग अ negative environment. Why don't you look for some other alternative and give it to the kid?
Right. So, the next question is from Mr. Neil, who is asking that children are very choosy about eating vegetables and fruits. They don't take varied diet. They take only one favorite veg or one favorite fruit. And how to tackle this?
देखिए द सेम थिंग गोज, यार ये तो हम भी चूजी हैं, एवरीवन इज चूजी, आज मेरा खाने का मन नहीं कर रहा, ठीक है ना, और मैं सिंपल सा चीज मैं भी ऐसे ही हो जाऊंगा जैसे कि बाकी होते हैं। एंड चूजिंग इज वन ऑफ द क्वालिटी ऑफ किड्स विच शुड नॉट बी टेकन ऑफ, हमेशा याद रखना। बच्चा बोलेगा मैं तो ये खाऊंगा, प्लीज ऑलवेज इनोकुलेट दिस इज अ गुड हैबिट इन देम, गिव देम अ लिमिटेड रिसोर्स, उसे बोलना कि आज खाने में यू वांट टू ईट a red color apple or a green color guava. Give them choice of two things only. He will say, आज मैंने कल मम्मी I have eaten red color this thing, today I am going to eat these things. So in fact, giving a limited choice is always good. Second, again, as we discussed, giving a family time, eating together, bonding together will inoculate a good habit with them. You are eating more fruit, setting an example to them, you are doing a little bit exercise, you are playing less TV mobile in front of them, you are giving your, they see you as role model, and they will definitely inoculate these good habits in them.
Right. The next question is from Mr. Sumesh, who is asking, we often hear that milk and dairy products may not be good for health as they can impact gut health and potentially cause coughing in children. Could you please provide more clarity or insights on this topic?
No, it's nothing like this. कर्ड हैज नो रिलेशन, जो अभी अभी इंडिया में बड़ा कॉमनली माना जाता है कि सर्दी हो गई बच्चे को कर्ड नहीं देना, प्लीज, मिथ है। मेरे बच्चे को सर्दी खांसी है, दूध नहीं देना। यस, आयुर्वेदा हमारे यहाँ पर क्लियरली बोलता है कि दूध देने से पित्त बनता है, दूध देने से बच्चे का बलगम बनता है। सो इट्स ओके, बट प्लीज आप ये अगर आयुर्वेदा की बात मान के चले तो थोड़ा सा तासीर गर्म कर दो। विथ व्हाट आई मीन टू से कि दूध में थोड़ी सी टर्मरिक डाल के उसे बॉईल करके यू कैन गिव, बट इफ द चाइल्ड इज क्राइंग फॉर मिल्क, प्लीज डोंट स्टॉप इट। At least he should eat something, drink something, so that he gets more of immunity. And dairy product is always a good source of calcium and vitamin D to our growing kids, and it's always to be given in form of either milk or milk derived products. Please give it.
Right. So the next question is from Miss Shri Vidya. She's saying that, Sir, ma'am, good afternoon. First of all, thank you very much for the informative and much needed session this season. Children usually don't show much interest in eating fruits and vegetables. Even if they feel like vomiting. But it's too hard to make them to consume. Kindly suggest how to handle them.
This is again and again the same question coming up, and again I am just saying one thing, ma'am. Please always set an example with them. एक बड़ा कॉमन सी चीज बोलता हूँ विच आई रियली फील कि हमारे यहाँ पर, मतलब नॉट एवरी मदर बट 6 मंथ्स का बच्चा हो जाता है, बच्चे को 6 महीने के बाद जब वीनिंग कराने का तैयारी होती है, what parents, I'm not talking of all, but what the common scene is there कि बच्चे को खाना खिलाते समय हम मोबाइल दिखाते हुए खाना खिलाते हैं. So in a way what you are doing, you are making them a simple reflux. If they see mobile, they will eat it, and the mummy and parents are very happy, yes मेरा बच्चा खाना खा रहा है. But on the flip side you are doing wrong thing. You are putting एक नेगेटिव उनको encouragement दे रहे हो to eat, which in long term will hamper your child. Why autism type of things are increasing? Why this behavioral developmental type of thing increasing? Starting from a bad point and then उसको परस्यू करने के लिए बार बार आगे खिलाने के लिए, बेटा एप्पल खाओगे मैं मोबाइल दिखाऊंगी. दिस ऑल थिंग्स आर नॉट गुड. सी, यू हैव टू सेट एन एग्जाम्पल टू योर किड्स. व्हाट यू डू, चाइल्ड सी. आपने खाना खाया, अच्छा खाना खाया, बच्चा देखता है, बच्चे को एजुकेट करो, बच्चे को अपने साथ खाना बनाने में इन्वॉल्व करो, उसको इसी तरीके से यू हैव टू लेट हिम नो व्हाट इज हेल्दी व्हाट इज अनहेल्दी. मेक अ रूल एट होम कि अगर बाहर खाना खाना है देन यू, ओवर द वीकेंड वी आर गोइंग टू गो आउट. Make sure, eat healthy, think healthy, and this is how they grow. But be perseverant. उसको साथ में बैठाकर as a role model चेंज करोगे तो ज्यादा अच्छा रहेगा.
The next question is from Mr. Kian, who is asking, when my child eats orange, he gets a cold or fever. What is its substitute?
No, there is nothing, no relation, please. It is just a coincidence. There is no. प्लीज किसी खाने से कभी सर्दी जुकाम खांसी नहीं होती है. 100% दिमाग से निकाल दीजिए. हमारे वही मैं भी बोल रहा था, कर्ड विंटर्स में बहुत सारी मम्मियां मना कर देती हैं, मैं बच्चे को कर्ड नहीं खिलाऊंगी. आई जस्ट गिव एन एग्जांपल. इन कनाडा दे हैव अ टेम्परेचर ऑफ अप्रॉक्सीमेटली -10 एंड दे आर वेरी मच फॉन्ड ऑफ कर्ड. क्या वहां हर एक को सर्दी जुकाम होता रहता है? नो, इट्स नॉट लाइक दिस. You please make them eat. In fact, curd is a powerhouse of good probiotic which is good for gut. Please, के खाने से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. देयर इज नथिंग जिसके खाने से सर्दी जुकाम होती है. सर्दी जुकाम होता है आपसे, आपके एनवायरनमेंट से. कहीं वायरस होगा उसकी वजह से सर्दी जुकाम होता है, खाने से कभी नहीं होता है.
The next question is from Miss Bhumika, who is asking, hello sir, please suggest if supplements can be given along with balanced diet, and is it necessary to give?
No, It's not necessary to give. If you are giving a balanced diet, your child does not require any supplements. But yes, it's always a good idea to go to your pediatrician so that he can examine whether your child is deficient in iron, whether your child needs vitamin D supplementation. It is always good to check with them, but on a regular basis, there is no need for these supplementations.
Right. The next question is from Miss Rajalakshmi, who is asking how to change the children's interest from sweets to change a child who eats only sweets.
Why who allowed them to eat lot of sweets? We make this plan, है ना? Initial से अगर मीठा खिलाते गए, so just giving you an example, rather than you can substitute this sweet diet with something which is a natural sweetener, maybe palm sugar or maybe dates. Gradually everything, you cannot force your child कि आज वो स्वीट खूब खाता है और मैं कल ऐसा कोई जादू कर दूं जिससे कि वो स्वीट खाना बंद कर दे, ऐसा एक साथ नहीं होगा. यू हैव टू टेक बेबी स्टेप. साथ में बैठो, उसके साथ घूमने जाओ, जस्ट कोई कहानी बना के सुनाना. दिस इज अ वेरी पावरफुल कंसेप्ट विच आई फील. कोई ऐसी कहानी बनाना कि दादी नानी ने कोई ऐसी कहानी बनाना कि ये बहुत स्वीट खाता था, उससे उसके पेट में कीड़े बने. बच्चों को जो इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरीज बनाकर कोई चीज समझाओगे ना, दे विल अंडरस्टैंड इट. बच्चे को पढ़ाई में मन नहीं कर रहा, आप उसको कोई ऐसी स्टोरी बना के बताओ, सी आई हैव सीन दिस चाइल्ड ईटिंग दिस थिंग. मे बी इस चाइल्ड का, ये बच्चा पीटी उषा, जस्ट ऐसी कोई एग्जांपल, सचिन ही इज फॉन्ड ऑफ सचिन तेंदुलकर. You can just make some stories that he was eating this thing. Maybe कोई YouTube videos इस तरह से दिखाओगे ना, तो इन सब चीजों का बहुत अच्छा इम्पैक्ट पड़ता है. Something creative, use your mind to encourage your child. Baby steps के साथ धीरे धीरे आगे बढ़ो. I'm sure things will happen in a positive way.
The next question is from Ms. Tanya, who is asking, can you please share the most common and prevalent myths that we need to stay away from?
Yes, everything should be eaten. 1 साल के बाद दूध 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 मत पिलाना. जो सब पुराने लोग बोलते हैं दूध ही दूध पिलाना है, प्लीज नहीं देना है. सर्दी किसी खाने की चीज से नहीं होती है. इनफैक्ट सर्दी में देर इज नो डाइट रेस्ट्रिक्शन, दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट. सर्दी कभी दही से नहीं होती है, हमेशा याद रखकर चलना. ध्यान रखना, बच्चे को खिलाने के लिए टीवी मोबाइल जरूरी नहीं है. यू शुड हैव नो स्क्रीन टाइम. इनफैक्ट while eating there should be family bonding, which is very important. Baki everything is fine. Please have a healthy balanced diet, that is an important thing.
The next question is again from Ms. Rajlakshmi, who is asking, is oats goods for children?
Fantastic thing, lot of thing जिसमें देखो कि जिसमें lot of fiber. Please give your child, अभी से आदत डालो lot of fiber. रागी is good, पपाया, जितने भी सिंपल से रूल ऑफ थंब, लाल हरी पीली चीजें, जो भी चीज सोच सकते हो, add them in diet of your kids. This will take them a long way.
The next question is from Miss Sween, who is asking, should a 12 to 15-year-old child be given iron supplement, vitamin D supplement?
No, I am again saying, please, yes, in females there can be, because they have dates, so they have iron losses, but body is always having a mechanism to absorb more iron from the diet. No harm in going back to your pediatrician, getting your child checked whether this child needs iron supplementation or multivitamin or not. During pubertal age, there are always hormonal changes. Always good to go to your pediatrician and get your child checked.
The next question is, which fruit and vegetable is good for child's skin?
All fruits and vegetables are good for child's skin. There is nothing like this. Please, हमेशा हर चीज all fruits and vegetables have good carotene, good vitamin A, vitamin C, zinc, magnesium. So please, whatever your child eat, emphasize it to eat lots. जो खाना पसंद करता है सब चीज दीजिए, please, nothing to stop. All fruits, vegetables are good for skin, but also important is lot of good sleep and a lot of hydration. These two factors are also very important.
The next question is from Miss Anchal, who is asking, in today's environment, kids are less exposed to the sun. How to meet their vitamin D requirements?
So this is what I'm again saying. Please expose your child to outside environment. Outside environment should be a rule. It should not be an exception. It is a rule that you should expose. Why child is in the evening sitting inside the home and watching TV? Rather than watching TV, he should go out. शाम के समय, दोपहर के समय, when there is sunlight, please encourage your child. Even 15 minutes of sunlight exposure is enough for our skin to have vitamin D. But still, go to your pediatrician, get him checked whether your child seems deficient or not. No idea in giving shots if your child is deficient.
Right. The next question is from Miss Rishika, who is asking, as a parent, I don't want my child to eat maida and sugar, but my extended family buys lots of chips, biscuits. Even after telling them, they are giving child biscuits and bakery items, telling her that it's very healthy, and she puts on weight by eating. How to stop her from eating such junk?
Take help of the father. I am sure father is going to help them. ठीक है ना? आई एम श्योर. वो दो बड़ी पुरानी कहावत होती हैं, घर में दो बर्तन हमेशा खटकते रहते हैं. व्हाट यू से दादी इज नॉट गोइंग टू लिसन, वो दादी से यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू लिसन. मे बी ये सारी चीजें कॉमन होती हैं, बट a common platform should be where I'm sure Dadi and Dada must will understand what a doctor is saying. A very good idea when he's not listening to you, they are not listening to you or to your or to your husband. I always encourage that you please take the grandparents to your pediatrician. A pediatrician will help you out. The second contact is always school teacher. These two people will definitely help you out. They can set an example, they can make them explain junk is junk, ठीक है ना? And maybe there are now couple of guidelines also. If you can make them understand, there are guidelines which actually says कि junk should not be taken, they will understand. But please take help of pediatrician and the school teacher. They will definitely be of great help to you.
The next question is from Miss Shri Vidya, who is asking, sir, can you please help me to improve the appetite of my kids to gain weight? I'm having twin daughters and they are not up to the standard weights, but our pediatrician says no need to worry about weight gain.
Thank you. Your pediatrician is fantastic. We parents have lot of expectations कि हमारा बच्चा super boy हो, super girl हो, but please, as long your child is active, as long your child is playful, as long your child is not in much of screen time and is spending quality time outside, please don't worry. They will eat. उनके पीछे मत पड़ो, उनको अपने आप आकर मांगने दो, मैं भूखी हूं, मैं भूखा हूं. उनको स्क्रीन टाइम ना देके बाहर के 2 घंटे पार्क में बिताने के लिए बोलो. आई एनकरेज माई किड्स, प्लीज शाम को उनको सोसाइटी में ही किसी गेम्स में भेज दो. वो गेम में जाएंगे, फिजिकल एक्टिविटी करेंगे, घर आएंगे, खाना खाएंगे, भूख लगेगी, फिर हेल्दी नींद लेंगे. सो प्लीज ये सारी चीजें प्लीज डोंट कंपेयर कि मेरा बच्चा छोटा है, मेरा पड़ोसी का बच्चा मोटा है, मेरा बच्चा की हाइट कम है, पड़ोसी के बच्चे की हाइट ज्यादा है. एवरीवन इज हैविंग डिफरेंट थिंग. डॉक्टर अमित गुप्ता is not smart, but some other doctor is ultimately smart. I cannot speak much, but some other doctor can speak. I am not at a good post, but some other is at good post. कब तक ये सब चीजें देखते रहोगे? Be yourself and grow. अपने चाइल्ड की गुड क्वालिटीज को ग्रो करो, उसको ज्यादा कंपैरिजन में अभी से मत डालिए प्लीज.
The next question is from Ms. Kanwalpreet, who is asking which food is good for a child suffering from upper respiratory infection most of the
All
time.
foods are good. All foods are good. But in fact, since suffering से जितना सारी बातें हो चुकी हैं, लाल हरी पीली चीजें, everything is fantastic. Check the vitamin D level. Check why he is suffering. Maybe he is just going to school and catching viral, which is quite normal. Maybe you can expose your child to sun getting a normal vitamin D. ठीक है ना? आपका कहना है प्रोबेबली मेरे बच्चे की इम्यूनिटी कम है, मेरा कहना है प्रोबेबली उसकी इम्यूनिटी बन रही है बाय गेटिंग एक्सपोज टू वायरसेस, सो दैट बाय नेक्स्ट ईयर योर चाइल्ड विल हैव मच बेटर इम्यूनिटी. Let your child have good sleep, whatever good diet you can think, you can definitely think of it. मेरे हस्बैंड को मोटा होना है, बॉडी बनानी है, so he will take lot of protein. मुझे सुंदर बनना है तो आई विल टेक लॉट ऑफ ग्रीन वेजिटेबल्स, लाल हरी पीली चीजें. सो ऑल दीज थिंग्स कॉन्स्टिट्यूट अ गुड डाइट. गिव योर चाइल्ड अ गुड डाइट, good sleep, good exercise, and that's it. Leave rest. There is no magic trick for a good immunity. I believe me.
The next question is from Mr. Pradeep, who is asking, is it okay to eat one fruit every day? My daughter eats guava only every day.
Fantastic. No harm. प्लीज उसे खाने दो, बट साथ में इट्स ऑलवेज अ गुड आइडिया दैट फैमिली शुड ईट. मैंने हमेशा इन छोटे बच्चों का मंकी माइंड होता है. व्हाट आई मीन बाय मंकी माइंड, अगर वो एक चीज खाते हैं उसी को खाते रहते हैं. सो एक काम कर लेना, केवल 2 से 3 हफ्ते के लिए आप और आपकी वाइफ मिलके एप्पल खाना, और उससे पूछना नहीं। 3-4 हफ्ते उससे पूछना नहीं, बिल्कुल मत पूछना। लेट बोथ ऑफ यू ईट और तारीफ कर करके खाना। 3 से 4 हफ्ते के बाद शी विल डेफिनेटली कम बैक टू यू एंड स्टार्ट आस्किंग फॉर इट। ट्राई दिस आउट।
The next question is from Miss Preeti, who is asking, my child always refuse to eat food with his own hand. What to do? I have to feed him daily. He's just playing and come to me to eat every bite.
Stop doing it. Stop doing it. You are doing spoon feeding. Stop doing it. Let him know gradually. It's not going to happen in a day or two, but please stop doing it. He should know how, what is his hunger. He should अपने आप से उठाकर खाना एक कला है जो धीरे धीरे सिखानी पड़ेगी। आप ही सिखाएंगे। स्पून फीडिंग छोड़ दो। आपको लगता है मेरा बच्चा भूखा रह जाएगा बिना खाए, ऐसे नहीं होगा मैम। 2 हफ्ते ट्राई कर लेना, वो अपने आप ही धीरे धीरे खाना सीख जाएगा। एंड मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है, प्लीज डोंट एनकरेज कि मैं टीवी दिखाऊंगी, मैं तुमको ये बुक दिलाऊंगी, मैं तुमको आइसक्रीम दिलाऊंगी, तुम खाना खा लो। डोंट इनोकुलेट गुड हैबिट, ही विल लर्न ऑन इट्स ओन 100%।
The next question is from Mr. Anil, who is asking, my child is getting frequent cold and cough. Even in 1 month, he gets sick 2 to 3 times. I noticed he takes breath through his mouth and during sleep he takes breath from nose. Can you please help to know if there is any issues?
Please get your pediatrician checked. Is this child having adenoids or not? Adenoids is a type of tonsils which sits in the back of the throat. So always a good idea to check from your pediatrician क्या इसको adenoids या nose में sinus तो नहीं है। दोनों चीज चेक करा लीजिए। If these two are not the things, then probably it is just a normal thing. Like, remember, it is a normal thing to have 6 to 8 episodes of cough and cold in the first, second year of life, which is a normal thing.
Next is how we can fulfill vitamin C needs.
Amla is the richest source. Please give it. Vitamin C. All juicy things have vitamin C. Use it in the diet.
The next question is, can we give curd to our child while he's suffering from cold?
We have already talked about. I think we have already given this answer.
The next question is from Mr. Krishang, who is asking, my child is underweight. How can he gain weight? He doesn't eat fast food, but he's still underweight.
Sir, please rule out the genes. ठीक है ना, प्लीज रूल आउट द जीन्स। क्या दादी दादा अंडरवेट दुबले पतले थे? क्या आप और आपकी वाइफ अंडरवेट हैं? ये सारी छोटी छोटी चीजें जरूर देखिए। डोंट एक्सपेक्ट इफ यू बोथ आर अंडरवेट, मे बी जीन्स प्ले एन इंपॉर्टेंट रोल, हमें हमेशा पता है, but try to give a good environment for him to grow. Go to your pediatrician, get your child checked. Is he deficient in some multivitamin or iron or vitamin D? If not, if your child is active, please just give a good environment to grow and everything will be sorted out.
The next question is from Ms. Vaishnavi, who is asking, hello, sir. Can we give supplement to manage height and weight for my baby? He's 7 years old. And is
No, ma'am, there is seriously no jadoo ki gutti, which I have been repeatedly saying. There is no magic brick for it. Please, the only thing what you can do it go and check with the pediatrician, is your child deficient in vitamin D and iron. As long as your child is healthy, as long he is active, less of screen time, more active, taking a good sleep, 100% he is going to take the same genetic height as per mother and father. Don't worry about it.
right. So, sir, we have every second questions regarding milk replacement. So, can we discuss it again once again? Little brief from your side.
So, as I again said, milk ka substitute is all the white things that you can think of. Paneer, tofu, dahi, please give all those things, है ना? कुछ लोग नहीं मानते, they can add a little bit of something like आप उसमें बादाम का मिक्सचर डाल सकते हो, मे बी चॉकलेट पाउडर थोड़ा बहुत डाल सकते हो, just to change the taste and give your child. But make sure if he is not drinking milk, don't force, but add dairy products to the diet and this will take care of the milk part.
Right. Next is, my kids are taking too much time to finish their meal. Is it okay?
Yeah, totally okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But remove screen time while they are eating. That's an important thing.
Please share balanced diet for a 5 years old.
There is nothing like this, ma'am or sir. Please, there is nothing like this. साथ में बैठना है, वही मैंने बोला, सुबह उठ के दूध पिला दिया, सुबह उठ के दूध से अच्छा दूध के साथ दलिया दे दिया। दूध, ये आई थिंक Navina has shared a wonderful plan. You can just go through the slides. There are different alternative, ठीक है ना? उसमें से सारी चीज दीजिए। Make sure they eat, take 3 to 4 healthy meals with a one snack. रात को सोते समय अच्छे से सोए, रात को सोते में ब्रश करें। मेक श्योर दिस हैबिट ऑफ गोइंग, टेकिंग नो screen before sleep, a good evening exercise in form of going outside, a good milk twice a day, before in morning or before going to sleep. These are the things you need to do. There is no magic trick that there should be a special diet to be given to your child, please.
My son falls sick frequently. Suggest
we,
immunity boosting superfood.
we already talked about.
The next question is it okay to give cow buffalo or packet milk to kids?
Yes, after 1 year of age, definitely you can give. From 6 months to 1 year of age, cow milk can be given in cooking form, but not directly.
The next question is from Mr. Gantavya, who is asking, my child is taking too much dairy product. Is it okay?
No, too much dairy product. It's a false sensation among us. It's a very poor source of minerals. Oh, no, sorry. Multivitamins. It's a very poor source of carbohydrate. It's a very poor source of iron specifically. प्लीज मेक श्योर, पुराने लोग बोलते हैं दूध पिला पिला के फुलाना है, गलत तरीका है। He should have a balanced diet with lot of protein, lot of carbohydrate, a good multivitamin, good vitamin A, C, zinc, magnesium and all. So make sure give all these good things to your child. दूध केवल रात को सोने से पहले या early morning, and that is enough for a kid.
I think that was all from the parents.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ram, and thank you all the parents for joining us today. We hope we were able to answer your questions and provide valuable insights. We would also love to hear your feedback from the parents. So please take a moment to share your thoughts by scanning the QR code.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for sharing your valuable knowledge. And if you, for the parents, if you have any more questions or need further assistance, feel free to contact us using the details that has been displayed on the screen. Once again, a big thank you to Dr. Amit and Dr. Navina for the insightful session, to all our partner schools for your support, and to all the parents for taking the time to be with us here today. We will see you soon for the next webinar. Thank you so much.